Get ready for the show, it's about to begin. Pro fan talk when we dive right in. Sports talk, hot takes, ain't nothing we lack. We the real fans, nothing holding us back. Mic check, 1, 2, y'all know the drill. We bringing the energy, we keep it real. Touchdowns on liquid air on the slam dunks on the court. Every sport, every game, we holding down the fort. We breaking down the plays, dissecting the stats. Pro fan talk, we keeping it fat. Debating with passion, no filter, no doubt. We the voice of the fans, we scream and we shout.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to you. Sitting here watching the Packers and the Lions, and somebody just put that in chat. Who was that? Was that Chris? What's up, Chris? Yeah, Packers need to do us a favor tonight, so I'm with you. I'm trying something. I'm actually testing this out. Hope you like. I got a new setup, so I can have a bigger screen, and I can have a interactive screen. So try to do that so that way you can see what's going on my computer. And then even now, this is the test part right here, because you know the copyright and stuff like that. But if I put a watermark right here, I'm curious as if they'll still let the game go on in the background, because the watermark's in the way, so you can't really see it. I've done that before, but I've never tried it in this instance. So we'll see. I don't have a lot of people watching, so I don't know how that's going to go. But what's going on, Aussie Johnny? So yeah, so something new I can mess around with. You see, I still got my people outside, my fans walking around the stadium. You see my poster right behind me, pumping that maximum football. I'm gonna have a couple of more streams of me playing that. That's on PC right now. It's for free. It's supposed to come out on Xbox in another couple of days, I believe. But I'm enjoying the game. Is it a Madden killer? I wouldn't say that, but it's damn close. It's the best thing you have that isn't Madden. So I figure all the years Madden been in the game, and they still can't get it right. People still complaining about that damn game. So I figure I'd try something new. I go back and forth with the developers on Discord. They are, they talk to you and let you know what's going on. So I like that. And it was something new. I don't play it every day, but I play it enough to know that I like it. And I'm gonna keep playing it. I'll give them $40 for it. You know what I'm saying? So check it out, Maximum Football, man. You probably like it. But Madden sucks. So yeah, man. So trying something new. I'll have some streams about that in the next couple of days. So, but I was trying to get this thing right. Was trying to render this scene in the background. Computer kept messing up. I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Then it ended up being one of my freaking hard drives is full. So I got a 3 terabyte hard drive or a 2 terabyte hard drive that's full, I believe. So I got to get rid of cache files and all that kind of stuff. If you do any type of video editing, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But in any case, I like the way this turned out. I like the room we got up front. I got myself off center, so I'm not blocking too much of the television. So I like this look. You see, I got my Tom Grossi poster. Where you at? Yeah, my Tom Grossi poster up there. Got my Chalk It Up Sports for my boy Tone. Got my SBD logo for Simply Ball Dropping my boy KSAP. Those are all of the other podcasts that I frequent and I watch their content. So yeah, try to pump them up as much as I can, especially the Tom Grossi thing. When he rated me a couple weeks ago, I had to put a memorial Tom Grossi sticker in the office, man. So that's a permanent fixture now. So I thought that was fun. So let me see. Think Saquon can get another 200 game on Sunday. I don't know about another 200 game, but yes, the answer is yes. I don't know if he'll get it, but definitely. So everybody wants him to get to 2,000 yards. I think he can. He's got a couple of opportunities to really get over 200 yards and that type of thing. He needs to get that early because I want it to be a situation where he's we're not worried about if he's going to play that last regular season game. I want him to be rested for the playoffs. Look at Jordan Love getting it done. So yeah, man. What's up, Daniel Berry? So yeah, man. So that's I want him to get it as a running back. Definitely want him to get it, man. So happy for Saquon because again, as a running back, he has flipped the running back market on its head. And that's exactly what we needed because my position was going extinct. You barely see any more fullbacks anymore. It's all halfback, slot backs, H-backs, or some type of hybrid. But nowadays, fullbacks are just tight ends, or in our case, linebackers. But we did just sign that one fullback from was he from where's he at? Seattle? I think he was. So it's so yeah, he's flipped the market for us, man. So I'm digging that. But Green Bay, man, y'all gotta come on, man, and beat the Lions for us, man. Y'all bullshit. You gotta come alive, man. You gotta come alive. And also check out the video up top of the big screen. Eric Allen, put him in the Hall of Fame. I will keep pounding that home. But I like the way this came out, man. I really like that. I moved that wall up, rearranged the camera so my wall is on my left, not to my right. So I can still have the windows in the background and all of that type of stuff. And I think this is good because I can still put like the Maximum Football or any other advertisement in that window frame. I got enough room like right above my head, right this part of the window. If I want to put something there, I got an idea what I want to do later on. So yeah, I'm liking the way this is looking. I think I need to get rid of that reflection right there. But for the most part, man, I like the way it's going. What's up, Cody K? Saquon number 4, Derrick Henry number 5, Josh Allen number 1. Yeah, I was on the Josh Allen tip earlier today because the stats for Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts are literally equal. They are literally the same. I will bring them up a little bit later because we're gonna talk about that. The stats, and when I say literally, it is not a big difference at all between Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has got better stats in a lot. I think it's like 6 out of 10 categories or something like that. So it's the point is, and this was not a dig at Josh Allen, not in no way, shape, or form. But let me see. Let me bring this up. But Josh Allen, there we go. Get rid of this. I don't know if you can see that. But like, so Josh Allen right now, They're both 10-2. Now, this is this year only. They're both 10-2. Josh Allen's completion percentage is 64.6. Jalen is 68.4. Passing yards, Josh has 2691. Jalen has 2494. Passing yards per attempt, Josh Allen has 7.6 to Jalen Hurts 8.2. Passing yards per game, Josh Allen 224.3. Jalen is 207.8. Passing touchdowns, Josh Allen has 20. Jalen has 14. They both have 5 picks on the year. Quarterback rating, Josh Allen 100.3. Jalen Hurts 101.8. Rushing attempts, Josh Allen's got 70. Jalen Hurts has got 124. Rushing yards, Josh Allen's got 334. Jalen Hurts has got 124. Yards per carry, Josh Allen 4.8. Jalen Hurts 3.9. Rushing touchdown, obviously Jalen's going to get the lion's share of that with the brotherly shove. Josh Allen has got 6. Jalen Hurts has got 12. So the amount, the similarity in the stats is uncanny. It's uncanny. And this narrative has gone like Josh is the far and away favorite, number one in the clubhouse for the MVP. And I was like, so Jalen gets no consideration, even though they have the same stats. Well, he's got Saquon and he's got this and he's got that. So what that means is if Saquon wasn't there, Jalen Hurts would probably have more passing yards. But you can't penalize him for having good players around him. That seemed to be a common theme this year. At first, it was to why Sirianni wasn't a good coach. He was winning because he had a good team, not because he was a good coach. So, and I understand that he's had some gaffes and made some mistakes, and I'm like, who doesn't? Look at what Kyle Shanahan is doing out in San Francisco. He's going through it right now, and he's supposed to be one of these gurus. So everybody gets a turn when it comes to something like that, but people have selective outrage based upon if you like or dislike a particular coach, player, or GM or whatever the situation is. So I just find it funny that if Josh Allen is number one for MVP, hey, more power to you. I like Josh Allen. This is not a dig at Josh Allen. I really like Josh Allen. But don't sit there and say he's getting it done and Jalen isn't when the stats are exactly the same. You can't do that. You got to keep that energy up for both sides. So, and I said this before, I saw the game they had last week, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, where let me see who was that? Who was that? I want to get this right. I forget who he was playing. Season leaders. Jared Goff. Let's go passing. Joe Burrow. Yeah, he's not going to be at the top. Josh Allen. He's right above. He's 14th. Jalen Hurts is 20th. So, but let me see. What game was that? 49ers. The Chiefs. Was it the it may have been that San Francisco game. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 13 for 17, 148 yards. Yes, that was the game, the 49ers game, where he missed the open receiver, wide open receiver for a touchdown. He threw a couple of bad balls. And at the end of the game, he ended up winning it with his legs. And it's like, that's the same way Jalen Hurts wins games. So, again, that's no dig at him. That's more of a dig towards the media, the national narrative, and all of the content creators that follow that role. It's like, do your homework. So you got to keep that energy consistent, man. Yeah. You're right. You're right. And again, I'll say it again, and I didn't even really think about it until I just said it. If Saquon Barkley was not having the year he was having, Jalen Hurts would have more passing yards than Josh Allen. For sure. For sure. And not for nothing. Hold on. Let me see something. AJ Brown. AJ Brown. AJ Brown. Let's not forget. AJ Brown had 109. Yeah, with the advent of Saquon, and the games that he was out, you know, AJ Brown is still having a decent year. So right now, he's got 793 yards. So all of the games that he has missed, AJ Brown, all of the games that he has missed, and he's probably going to reach 1,000 yards probably in the next two weeks, in my opinion. Next 2 weeks. So he still got 62 targets, 44 receptions, 793 yards, and 4 touchdowns. So, he's still getting it done. And somebody got to throw to him. Somebody got to throw to him. So, I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny how, people have selective outrage, man. Selective outrage. But yeah, you're right, man. Jalen could walk on water and somebody will have a problem. You know what I'm saying? He could walk on water and people will bitch because he's barefoot. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Packers scored. Yeah, I missed that one. So that's the stuff I want to see. So, come on, we need to turn over, man. You know what? Let me see what Tom Grossi doing. I know he's streaming because I subbed him after he rated me. So, like every time he's on, I got to check him out. So, hold on for a second. I know he's in here somewhere. He's funny too. Yep. Live play-by-play. I'm not doing play-by-play tonight. I was troubleshooting what was going on with my background. I was trying to get there. I'm a nerd when it comes to this stuff, man. There we go. See him going nuts. Oh, that's funny. I like the way this is going though. I like the way this is looking because I could. There you go. So that's in the background. So we watching the Pack cast. I'm digging this. I'm digging. I like with the big screen the way that it is. I like that. So I'm definitely digging that. So it's a 2nd and 5, and Lions got the ball. Blitz. Try to throw back so that you can see it. Yeah, agreed. It's not Hurts or Nick's fault. Howie and staff know what they're doing. Absolutely, man. And not for nothing, everybody was talking about Jahan Dotson was the miss. And it's like, it's not really a miss when Saquon's doing what he's doing. Right? It's not really a miss. It's more like a walk. He didn't strike out with Jahan Dotson. It's more like, he got on base with a walk. We'll leave it at that. So we'll see what they're doing. Just with Nolan Smith, Jalix Hunt had a pretty good game the other night. You know what I'm saying? So all of those guys, man, that's the stuff we like to see. When you see them young guys coming up, man. And, there was some concern when BG went down. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. And I tell you what, Nolan Smith has stepped up. Jalix Hunt has stepped up. I kind of wish Bryce Huff was back. But I like the fact that we finally got a chance to see Jalix Hunt. So now we know what he's about. And that was a good pick. Come on, Detroit or Green Bay. Y'all playing in that zone, man. Getting kind of scrappy up in there, man. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. See what they can do. But yeah, man. Yep. Hey, if y'all got any suggestions, man, about to flip the switch to get these subscriptions and all of that kind of stuff started on YouTube. I have not done that, but I'm trying to be very I'm trying to be very focused on how I'm going to do that, because I don't just want to turn it on, just turn it on. I got to have something. I don't know if I want to start having like one-on-one conversations, or like open, like not like probably like Zoom calls or something like that. So the people, we can talk directly, things like that, man. If you got any suggestions, let me know, because if I'm going to open up that Pandora's box, I gotta be able to give something. And I'm seeing a lot of other people and say, yeah, you get the special stickers and stuff like that. And I'm like, gotta have something better than that, man. Um, so yeah, you got any suggestions about the subscriptions and the tier 1 and tier 2, tier 3? I don't know how I'm gonna lay it out, but that's one of the things I'm gonna work on. I'll probably flip that switch in the new year. I haven't done it this long, so I'm not really in a big hurry to turn that on, but I want to have my ducks in a row before I do it. So definitely give me some definitely give me some heads up on that. What would you like to see? Yeah, I'll take the feedback. So the one thing I have been doing is I have been on Discord a lot. I've been on Discord a lot. So, and I'm liking the Discord engagement better than Facebook. So I'm gonna keep doing this. But whew, Discord is a lot, man. Discord is a lot. I'm still trying to navigate that. There's a lot of stuff going on with Discord, man. So you got to be, not necessarily like you got to be careful, but it's a lot of stuff going on, and I don't really know what's happening. I get like alerts popping off, and I'm like, okay, I hear the alert. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know where it's coming from. Is it a general alert that everybody's hearing? Is it just for me? Like stuff like that, because I've never used it. I've messed around with it, but I've never used it. And you can set up watch parties and all of that kind of stuff. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you could do all this. So I'm working on it. I'm thinking like maybe if I do one of the one of the subscription tiers, might be something I do in Discord. So I don't know. I'm still working on it. Uh-oh. So what is stats? Oh, I like that. I like that. Stats. That's dope. Interesting. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm streaming a lot, man. What's up, little G? Yeah. I don't foresee a problem with the Panthers. But more important than anything else with the Panthers game, we have got to come out of that game clean. We cannot have injuries. Those are the type of games where stuff like that happens. So, what you say, Cody K? Are you saw my barbecue videos? Yeah, man. I am a barbecue fanatic, bro. I'll share that with you. Hold on, let me find that. I did briskets for Thanksgiving. So um let me see. I can find it. Go my videos. There we go. So yeah, I can share that with you. I love cooking barbecue, love cooking briskets, chicken, pulled pork, pork belly, crispy pork belly, all of that type of stuff. You know what, Cody K? I had people were telling me to do that when I still worked way back a couple years ago when I was still working at Apple because I used to cook and bring in food to work. That's how much they like my barbecue. I would it started with one of my good friends. Every time that I would cook, I would bring him in like some ribs. He didn't eat pork, so I would bring him in beef ribs. And then I brought in somebody else some just regular old spare ribs. And then the word got out, and then it was like, "Hey, coach, when you gonna bring me some barbecue?" There you go. That was me doing the brisket. That's the trimming. I ended up putting that in the crock pot, and I just made beef tallow. It was 7:40 in the morning on Wednesday. It was 36 degrees. It was cold AF outside. So let me stop this right here. These my grandson got me these for Father's Day last year. These containers, these containers are like these things are the bomb. I love these things. So check this out. So it's just got like a little cheap not sure. So it's got like a cheap uh cutting board. But the thing with this is when you push it in, now it's deep. Now it's deep. And then you can flatten it back out if you're not using it. Love these things. I got the whole set, comes with 3 sizes. So that's what that black one is. That's the biggest one. And the top snaps on so it don't fall off. But it's big enough so when I season the brisket, I can put it in there and carry them both outside. Lions about to score? No, they stopped them. Ooh, they stopped them. Why did it like is that Jameer Gibbs? Why did it like he got hurt? Because they bent them backwards. But yeah, man. So yeah, but I love cooking, man. Smoked it at 250. I put them on at like 8 o'clock. I got them on at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then they finished, I don't know, around 8, 9 o'clock at night. Because I got the Masterbuilt smoker. I love that Masterbuilt. I want to get another one. They got another one, same kind of design, but the insides are a little bit different. How the heat flows and some of the electronics are different. And I like it. And they give you a little bit more room in the cook chamber. So um, I love that thing because you can set it. It's got a fan on it where you can set the temperature and the fan blows keeps the temperature consistent. So now I can put a brisket in the oven for like 8 hours or longer, but I can go to sleep. I can go to sleep. You see that thing in the background? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Fourth and goal. You see this right here? See, this is my old smoker. That's my old stick burner. That's the one I built myself. But I don't have to be outside with the oh, got him. Jameer Gibbs got him. I don't have to be outside watching the fire anymore. because that was the biggest thing. I would be like up all night. I never forget. I did a brisket. That thing could handle it too. I did a brisket. Um, this was got to be like 4 or 5 years ago, but it was like 19 degrees outside. That thing held the heat, and I ended up cooking that brisket. But then you got to stay up all night. Every hour or so, I would set my alarm on my phone, and then every hour and a half, I would go up, put a couple more woods in the firebox to keep the heat up, and it worked like a champ, man. I just didn't feel like getting up all through the hours of the night to keep feeding the fire. That's why my wife bought me that master built a couple of Christmases ago, and man, I love that thing. Love that thing. I do want to get another smoker. I want to get another master built, or I want to get a true gravity fed smoker, man. Dude, Chris, do not get me talking on barbecue, man. I will not shut up. I will go down that rabbit hole and stay there. So, but yeah, man, that's my language of love, man. I love cooking. And it's funny because my wife don't eat red meat. So, and she really doesn't like the smoke flavor. So a lot of times I'll cook on one of them smaller grills in the back and cook her like some chicken or some impossible burgers or something like that. Every now and then I'll put some fish on the grill, keep it simple like that. But she don't eat red meat. So it's just me, my grandson, and everybody that knows that I cook. Family always comes over. So I love it. But I wanted to do, I was going to do a cooking channel. I was going to start a second channel for barbecue. The problem is when I got to do everything, when I got to set up the camera and all of that kind of stuff, it is a pain in the ass. Let me tell you, it is a pain in the ass, and it takes so long because I need somebody literally right there that could film me because I'm trying to, you set up the camera and then your hands are dirty and greasy and you got stuff on them. You got to wipe them off if anything happens, all of that type of stuff, man. So it's really just a pain in the butt. I might still mess around with it because I got I got a DJI gimbal, and you can set it up so it'll follow you around and all that type of stuff. So I might mess around with it again, man, but it is a pain in the ass. So the one good thing about this is I can go live, just turn it on and just talk. When you cooking, not necessarily so. So I might mess around with it. I still might do it, but I got to get my ducks in a row for that because I can be a pain in the ass, man. So what'd you guys think of Aziz Al-Shair with him getting suspended? I thought he didn't do himself any favors when he put that tweet out about being like the villain. I thought that was kind of stupid. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Chris, I'm gonna have to look into that, man. I might have to do some test runs with some barbecue. So we'll see. We'll see how it go. Maybe I'll catch a warm day and then put a brisket in there, man. But it's just like I said, man, this when I gotta do all the filming, editing, and all of that kind of stuff, it's a pain in the butt. I ain't gonna lie. Dude, don't ask me about anything. I have watched every barbecue TV show you can think of. Barbecue Showdown, everything on Food Network. I've watched more Diva Q, Myron Mixon, Tuffy Stone, Harry Sue. What was the other girl's name? I can't remember her name. I think she was in Tennessee. I mean, I've watched all of them, man. I've watched all of them. Matter of fact, what got me into doing, like, I was watching the shows, right? And I used to talk about them so much to my mom. My mom bought me, now we talking about 6-7 years ago, my mom bought me a little electric master built smoker she found on QBC. And then ever since then, I was hooked. I was stuffing everything in there. And then shortly after that, about a year after I had that, is when I built my stick burner. And then a couple years after that is when my wife bought me that Masterbuilt. So, dude, I've watched every show. 2 jobs ago, I was the one company I was working for. I was in the semiconductor industry, and there was a big trade show in Charlotte, and so we would go down to Charlotte. Charlotte had this huge food festival and a culinary college down there. And this was before the Food Network had really like blown up. This is before it was what's his name? What's the guy that like bam? I can't remember his name. The Cajun chef. Um I'm blanking on his name, but anyways, this was before Bobby Flay. This was before all of the people that you know on Food Network before they hit. Bobby Flay was cooking, but Bobby Flay wasn't as big as he was now. Alex Guadacheri wasn't on there. Uh, none of the big names was on Food Network yet, and they had a festival down there, and I got a chance to go down there. You had people cooking apple pies in the ground. All these cooking stations. They had the TVs down there. It was awesome, dude. It was awesome. Emerald, yeah, Emerald Lagasse. Thank you. Yep, Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri was down there, but he wasn't Guy Fieri yet. He wasn't huge yet. It wasn't like that's what I'm saying. Food Network hadn't blown up yet. It was on TV, but the shows hadn't popped yet. So it was fun being down there. But even then, I was looking for barbecue sauce to buy and shit. I'm down in Carolina, the home of barbecue. So I'm looking for vinegar sauces and all that type of stuff, man. And it's just like when you down in Carolina or you in Texas, heck, anywhere down south, man, there's not a lot of places to get bad barbecue. Like you got to really search to get bad barbecue. Every place is a mom and pop's place. Every place, somebody's grandmama or granddaddy been cooking barbecue since the 1950s. So they know what they're doing, man. So yeah, Chris, I'm a big fan too, man. So, but all right, it's 17-7, so we got to get some better. But I brought this up, and I ain't even talking about it. Damn, Aziz Al Shair got suspended 3 games. I think 3 games was warranted. I think he got. Do I think it was an intentional dirty hit? I do not. Do I think Trevor Lawrence slid a little bit late? I do. Do I think Al Shahir could have used a little bit of restraint? Absolutely. I don't think we're having this conversation if he did not lead with the forearm. If he didn't do that, I don't think we're having this conversation. But I don't think he intentionally was trying to hurt Trevor Lawrence. I do think it was a bang play. I do think Trevor Lawrence slid late, and you got somebody coming in full speed. I'm in agreement with what Mark Schlereth has said. It's like it is like, what do you want a defender to do? Is he coming full speed? Like, what do you want somebody to do? And now some of these quarterbacks will shake you, so you got to make a decision. But I think this wouldn't be an issue if he didn't use his forearm. So I liked his apology. I didn't have any problem with the suspension. I think that was just some people mad now because Trevor Lawrence is going to be on IR, so he's going to miss the rest of the season. So do you think that he should be out until Trevor Lawrence comes back? I wouldn't mind that either, to be honest with you, but those aren't the rules right now. Maybe that's something that they adjust next year. If you do an illegal hit and the person you hit misses 3 games for injuries, you should miss 3 games. I believe that. I would go for that. And that would eliminate the problem. I know that. It would help at least. So yeah, he was warned for past stuff. Absolutely. But when you're playing hard, like the problem now is they're trying to regulate how hard and fast somebody can play. That's very tricky to do. And that's how you get more injuries. When you on the field and you plan not to get hurt or not to hurt, you know, again, I didn't think that was necessarily a dirty play, but um, when you're trying to play cautious, you end up getting more injuries. Yeah, they do. Yep. You're 100% right. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. I've seen Patrick Mahomes do that. You think he gonna slide and he did that in the game this year. You thought he was gonna slide, he went right down the sideline. And then when somebody pops him going out of bounds, you want to get somebody kicked out the game or whatever situation is. It's like, nah, you can't do that, man. So I guarantee you they'll adjust it. I'm interested to see. I'm usually on the NFLPA has a Zoom call like every couple of months. And it is a bunch of former players. We get email. You can jump on the Zoom call, and it's Troy Vincent, Tracy Perlman, who's I believe she's the head of communications for the NFL, and it is Troy Vincent going over the rules because he's part of the competition committee. What rules are going to be changed? Because we talked at length before the season about roughing the passer and illegal hits on the quarterbacks and stuff like that. So the NFL has a clear directive on what they are trying to do with the game because they are trying to distance themselves from the CTE scandal. So do I think they're being a little overzealous in some areas? Yeah. But I understand why they're doing it. Plain and simple. This is something they're looking at the long run, basically. They're looking at the long run. Should be the defense's job to protect the QB. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. That's a hard thing to do when you go on full speed. I'll tell anybody, where your front door is, find your front door and then back up as far as you can in your house. But you got to back up and you still have to have line of sight with that door. So usually you back up through the living room. Maybe you can go all the way to the kitchen. Wherever it is, don't matter if it's 20 feet, 30 feet longer, get back as far as you can and you get a running start to that front door. And then as soon as when you're about 10 feet from the door, have somebody slam the door and see if you can stop. See if you can stop without running to the door. Now just imagine somebody on the field going for a tackle. And then you got a quarterback or a receiver that they duck, jump, they do anything that's going to put you at risk for hitting them in the helmet or some type of an illegal blow. You don't have enough time to react. You just don't. It's in some situations it's impossible. So, like I said, very difficult to regulate, but they trying. They trying. Sometimes people ain't gonna like it. If it's your quarterback getting jacked up, you'll like it then. How do I rate Trevor Lawrence's time at the Jaguars? He was terrific at Clemson, but life at the Jaguars is a lot tougher. Absolutely. Absolutely. And here's another one, because I remember talking about this. I believe Trevor Lawrence and Jalen Hurts came out the same year, I think. But I just remember that 2021 year, I was like, if Trevor Lawrence had Jalen Hurts' stats, their rookie years, Trevor Lawrence would have been voted to the Pro Bowl. Guarantee you. Jalen Hurts did get voted to the Pro Bowl. I don't know if he got any votes or I think he was an alternate or something like that. But if Trevor Lawrence had Jalen Hurts' stats, and remind you, they were saying that Jalen Hurts couldn't throw the ball, couldn't do this, that, and the other. He was a project, and he's a running back at center, all of that type of stuff. So all of that was fresh in everybody's minds, and they were still talking about it. But Jalen Hurts put up enough good stats that it mattered, because everybody wanted to see that from Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence checks the boxes. He's 6'4", 6'5", whatever he is. He's got a strong arm. He's got the look with the hair and all of that kind of stuff. And he went to a big school. So he checks all of the boxes. And those are the type of quarterbacks that they want to see succeeding in the NFL. They don't want to see somebody running like Lamar or Jalen Hurts. They, at the very least, they want somebody like Baker Mayfield that can throw the ball from the pocket, but Baker Mayfield can scramble, and he's got moxie, and he's tough, and they throw all them adjectives, but Lamar does it, there's a problem. Jalen does it, is a problem. Even with, like, you got somebody like Jameis Winston up in Cleveland, throws for 500-something yards, but throws 2 pick sixes. So for me, y'all can have them stats. Keep the stats. I don't want them. I want Jalen Hurts to keep doing what he's doing. Stacking wins. That's what he's doing. Yeah. Chris, coaching matters. And I'm saying that knowing Doug Peterson is a good quarterback coach. But what happened? Like, what can you say? I don't know. I don't know what to blame it on. But he's clearly not as good as Jalen Hurts. I know that. So people get real, they get real crazy about, they moved the goalposts. Let me say it like that. They moved the goalposts, and it was no more evident than that Kansas City game. Wait a minute, was that Kansas City? I'm saying it was, but I don't know if it was, because was that a home game? Nope, it was. It was the 49ers in Buffalo. So yeah. So I was correct. That's the one I'm thinking of. In the same way, 13 for 17 for 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, what else do you want to do? So it's some people they get their flowers for it, other people don't. And it's been like that for a while. We can get into the isms and the ists of it, but I'll save that conversation for another day. But that's a national narrative, in my opinion. Because it's like you got to go through hell and high water to get somebody to say something good about Jalen Hurts. Or there is a but on the end of every statement. Jalen Hurts played pretty good, but he only threw the ball for 150 yards. But the only reason he scored is because of the tush push. But he wouldn't be this good if Saquon wasn't there. Saquon is the real MVP. Jalen Hurts is not doing anything. It's like, dude, shut up. Like, stop with that. You either got a good quarterback or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Is that Christian Watson? Yep. Christian Watson went deep. Ooh, he ran by him too. Good ball. Good ball by Jordan Love. Good catch. I thought he was going to score on that play. Yeah, you got to make that play, though. Let's see what they can do. They're in the red zone. Got a chance to get a first down and score, so. You got to catch that, man. Some quick slants. Watson, man, was reminding me of Quez Watkins. He makes big plays, and then he comes up short. So I don't know I don't know how to read him quite yet. You should have heard the people in Philly when Nelson Aguilar dropped that ball in the Ravens game. They were killing him. They were killing him. Media so loud on what Jalen can't do. I agree. Goff couldn't handle that sneak that last drive. Hurts would have dragged someone over the line. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. They got selective outrage. Should have ran that. Definitely should have ran that. What Jalen has can't be measured, and it makes them mad. He's a winner. You know what? Yes, but I'm on pushback. It can be measured. It's measured in the win column. It can be measured. Because, and I'm saying that because take the stats out of it. And the only stat you got to worry about is just imagine if Jalen Hurts was still turning the ball over. He would be getting crushed. So if that's not happening and he's game managing or whatever you want to call it, touchdown, go Pack, go. Oh, he's behind. Tom Grausi's behind me. They haven't scored yet. All right, Pack. Let's go. Let's go. Put us in first place. Or I guess it would be a tie thing. Would be a how? Let me see. I have to look for that. Where would that put us? Yeah, man. W's are all that matter, man. W's are all that matter. So I will take the way we play. I will take the way we win and roll with that. If you're going to be mad, you be mad by yourself. All right, Jordan, with a little bit of moxie. I see you. I see you. I think that's who we're going to end up playing in the playoffs. Probably get the first round. We might get the Packers. So, but we'll see. But they coming on, man. Because you got to think. The Lions should have 3 losses. If Chicago didn't shit the bed, and then there was another game that they should have lost that they found a way to get out of it. But you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. That's the way it goes. I ain't gonna get mad at games like that. Because here's my logic. And this is where I flex and say this is the logic of a former player, right? Whoever your pick is for the top quarterback in the league, whoever you think it is, however you rank them, your top 5, doesn't matter regardless of division or conference. Whoever your top 5 is, if you asking the question of who is the top 5 quarterbacks in the league, the answer is yes. That's the answer. Yes, whatever you say. If you think it's Jalen Hurts, if you think it's Patrick Mahomes, if you think it's Josh Allen, the answer is yes. If the people in Dallas still think it's Dak Prescott, answer is yes. I'm not trying to talk you out of your opinion. I can't do that. What I can do is say, look at the facts. Look at the math. Look at the wins and the losses. If Lamar Jackson was playing at an MVP pace this season, and we went into Baltimore. We went into Baltimore and took that game from them. So what does that mean? You got to have somebody running the show, steering the ship. And that's the selective outrage. So you telling me it only counts when you throw above, I don't know, 300 yards in a game? Nah, not even close. You get the dub however you got to get it. I know that Jalen Hurts can throw the ball downfield. He's got one of the highest percentages for deep throws in the league. Everybody forgets that, though. It's like, well, yeah, he's throwing to AJ Brown. Well, no shit, Sherlock. You got one of the best wide receivers in the league. That ain't his fault. You go with what got you there. It ain't our fault because we got a damn good GM. It ain't our fault because we got the best offensive line coach in the NFL, hands down. It ain't our fault that Howie Roseman continues to draft players that pay dividends. That is not our fault. We just work with what we got because wasn't nobody saying that shit when Chip Kelly was here. Protein shakes and all. All right, defense. Let's see what y'all can do. Hand off to Jameer. But they good for tearing them t-shirts off the back of them. We should only have one loss. Yeah, we are one drop away. We are a Saquon Barkley drop away from being a one-loss team. Yeah, everybody be hating on our GM, man. They be hating on Howie. And Howie keep fleecing them every year. Somebody else picks up the phone, and we end up getting a deal out of it. How the hell did we find Zach Bond? Zach Bond was different, though. Zach Bond was dying a slow death down in New Orleans because he got caught in the numbers game. Whoever was in front of Zach Bond was starting because they got a big contract. Had nothing to do with talent because you can't tell me they didn't see his talent down there. They just didn't want to see it. Give them the opportunity and you see what they can do. And Zach Bond has been paying dividends. Definitely been paying dividends. Yeah, man. They want to clown you. When you get the best players, it's like a built-in excuse. Oh, it's a pick. It's a pick. Grossi got to be going crazy. Nice. Damn, he got 13,900 people watching his streams. You know how much money he making every time he streams? That's what I'm trying to get to, bro. Good Lord. 13,000 people watching, bro. That's crazy. I ain't mad at you, Tom. I'm trying to hook up with him if the Eagles and the Pack play again. I'm trying to figure out a way to connect again. Trying to get that done. So Bond, Becton, Sweat, Milt Williams, Isaiah Rodgers, all free agents. Who do you see coming back? Isaiah Rodgers is gone. I think Sweat might be gone. Bond stays. Howie's got to break the trend, and we got to sign a linebacker. We let TJ Edwards walk, and we just to the point now where we getting it right. Who's Branch is hurt? Listen, what do I always say? You got to stay healthy, man. These games are getting expensive. I would hope that they keep Bond, Becton, and Milt Williams. I thought Isaiah Rodgers would be better. He's not. I would rather go with. Now, he played better last week with a full slate of practice, not coming off the bench. But I quite honestly, I want to see Keely Ringo. So I want to see Keely Ringo get snaps. So, did we score again? They just scored. All right, he going nuts right now. I haven't seen it yet. Packers just scored though. There you go. Josh Jacobs. They got chinks in the armor, man. Lions got chinks in the armor. I agree. I think he should because he's getting hurt way too much. Way too much. Yeah, Bond needs to get Howie's on top of that. Howie's on top of that. Howie's on top of that. That's gonna happen. He can't let Bond walk. We can't do TJ Edwards all over again. We can't. We gotta Bond is playing way too well. Way too well. Nobody thought N'Kobe and Bond was gonna do what they're doing. Because number one, everybody when I was pubbing N'Kobe Dean in the offseason, I was getting killed because nobody liked N'Kobe Dean. And I was like, it ain't like he can't play. He was hurt. He was hurt. So I'm with you, man. Bond got to stay. He got to stay. That's what I would wish. Because he's not you can't let somebody go that's playing that well. You just can't do it. That would not be smart. Not be smart, man. So I would hope that Howie does the right thing, man. But we'll see. We shall see. Ooh, I'm getting the yawns again. I stayed up too late last night. But I figured out what my problems were. So that should be cool. All right, Pack, keep doing what you're doing, man. Get that L for the Lions. The Lions are showing they can get got. They are showing they can get got. So but yeah, Bond got to stick with it. I'm going to be going over the game tomorrow. My own little personal pregame show. And then I'm on with Tone at it's usually 10 or 10:30 Sunday game day, Sunday morning. So me and Tone, the pregame show. You got to start listening to me and Tone, man. This pregame show, it's like we prophetic, man. We see the future. It's like we see the future. Because a lot of stuff that we talk about ends up coming out in the wash when you watch the game. And verbatim, one of the things that we talked about the other day before the game last week was my comment was we wrote the blueprint. We wrote the blueprint. Philadelphia Eagles wrote the blueprint on how to stop Derrick Henry from the 2022 game. And that's exactly what Sirianni said in the press conference. I was like, dude, he's been listening to us. He's been listening to us. So make sure that's why, every week, me and Tone, Chalk It Up Sports, we do the pregame show. And got to check it out, man. Some good stuff. Tone knows what he's doing as far as being a producer and stuff like that. So it's dope. Gets it. Get him down. Good stick. Good stick. Green Bay trying to get physical with him. So appreciate that, Chris. Trying to make it better. So also, my boy, you see on the other side, my boy SBD Simply Ball Dropping. That's my friend K Sap. Looking to do some collaborating with him pretty soon. He's a Vikings fan, but he covers mostly women's basketball. So as much content as I do on the WNBA, that's a common ground right there. So, all right, Pack defense, let's go. You got the lead. Let's see if you can hold it. Get some pressure on your guy. Skinny pitch. Good tackle. Don't give him nothing for free. Damn. Josh Jacobs, man, doing his thing. Doing his thing. Sometimes I'll be forgetting to put that watermark on. I've been burned like that before. So I ain't trying to get shut down. So no pressure. Oh, he didn't hold on to the ball. 3rd and 8. See if they can hold. Little push off there. All right. Who's hurt? Oh, the ump's down. Put in the sub. I think the umpire tore a knee. Call up my boy Willie T. You got to get him out of there. Especially if he's somebody he got to run with the play. Oh, he all right. He just got bumped. Come on, man. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't a bad hit. A little bit of flopping. A little bit of flopping. He all right. He all right. He doing too much. Oh my goodness. Devontae Adams with the Taco Bell in this house. Man, let me tell you something about Taco Bell. I was a Taco Bell fan until I realized all of these. Now I'm in South New Jersey, and I done found all these damn Mexican restaurants that cook like real food. You got like 3 generations of families in there cooking this food, and it's off the chain. Like, man, I would. We found this one place. We found this one place that does Mexican food, and another family-owned place that does Puerto Rican food. And after having that food, I felt guilty because I was like, I've been going to damn Taco Bell for so long, and this food was right around the corner. That was damn disrespectful, was what it was. It was disrespectful. And I was like, I will never do that again. Taco Bell, man, they burritos is good. They Mexican pizza is good. But listen, man, I still got that college appetite sometimes. Sometimes I want to get a box of 10 tacos and just crush them. I can still do that. The aftermath will be pretty bad, but I can still put them down if I want to. But yeah, if you hate it, good for you, man. Stay away from it. It ain't good for you. In college, we used to call it Taco Hell. We used to call it McSlopples, Burger Thing, Taco Hell. I don't think we had a word for Wendy's, even though Wendy's was the best. All right, taking the ref to the blue tent. All right, we got 3rd and 8. You done gave him 10 minutes to come up with a play. Come on, defense. Get him. Make the play. Make the play. Got him. 4th and 2. 4th and 2. What they gonna do? The gunslinger Dan Campbell. He going for it. Jameer Gibbs off to the right. You married to a Puerto Rican woman. You good? Yes, sir. We found this place. It's literally right around the corner too. Get there less than 5 minutes. And man, that rice with they make they get chicken rice, shrimp and rice, um, beef and rice. That shrimp and rice is off the chain though, man. Damn, now you got me thinking about it. I know what I'm getting for lunch tomorrow. Man, how you let Jared Goff get that first down? Come on, Pat. First and 10, they on the 50-yard line. Play action. Screenplay. You got blockers. Well, he got 13. That's good. That's yeah. Trying to move the crowd on him. That's a weak play action. Got it done though. Got it done. How come everybody in the league can run a screenplay but the Eagles? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Roll out. Jeff Goff just gonna run for the first down. Get out of bounds. You don't want to take a Trevor Lawrence hit. All right, come on, defense. Let's see what you can do. Come on, Pat. What's going on? 2nd and 1. 21-17. Uh-oh. Taking off. Good run. In the red zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, man. Jahmyr Gibbs ain't no joke. When he hits that outside corner and afterburners come on, he is hard to stop. He gonna be a problem. You got to make that tackle, bro. He was trying to do double duty. You got to pick one. He picked wrong. Got to pick one, and he picked wrong. Yeah, Chris. I wish we would run screens too. Nope. Second and goal. What I'm really hoping for with the Eagles this year is that Kellen Moore will stay. I do not want to have another new offensive coordinator for Jalen Hurts. It's too much. Too many. Keep him right where he is. It's a good run. Sometimes we do. I don't like the way they call run plays. I don't like that they try to force it up the middle so much. When I know that you can stretch the defense out a little bit, running off tackle and zone reads. So there's a method to their madness, I guess. Stack formation 30. Give it to the running back. They piling on. Piling on. Come on, Pat. See if y'all can see if you can get him on. 4th and goal. 4th and goal at the 3. What you gonna dial up? This is huge right here. This is huge right here. Now you know what they burned you with last time. Let's see if y'all can have a better result. Wow. Good play, man. Good play. Hard slant. Damn. Got to protect that line of scrimmage, man. That's good play design. They got up there and got set. Smart. Look at that gap. And he rifled that ball in there. Didn't waste no time. Great play. Great play by Detroit. Great play by Detroit. All right, let's see what they can do. I didn't even think about that. Kellen Moore going to New Orleans. Yeah, that's a possibility, man. That's a possibility. I just hope that it ain't somebody coming in with a whole new damn offensive system. I would hate that. Yeah, I think I am liking this. There's a couple other things that I want to do to this background. I want to put an animated marquee. I might put that like right there, right in the windowsill, and just have it drop down a little bit. But I do want some type of animated, like scrolling marquee, like with my profantalk.com or something like that. But it looks good. It definitely looks good. I wish I could back up so it would make it look like I was right by the window. Also, why I did like this is because now I can, when I'm like this, it looks like I'm sitting there watching TV. Because if I turn my back, it looks like I'm watching television. Because I can do this. It looks like I'm sitting there directly in front of the television. Nature brand. This is supposed to be Clarissa Shields. I don't know. Missed that one. If Jalen needs to learn another system, I just might give up because it's messing with his development. I mean, at this point, he's used to it, and I know that they say that the system is the system. That is Nick Sirianni's system. So I don't know how much a coach is coming in and changing it, but it is what it is. He been doing it this long. Ain't no reason why he gonna stop. So we'll see. So we'll see. But he back in the game. Ref back in the game. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on, Pat. All right, Pat. Let's see what you made of. Let's see what you made of. Let's get back down the field and let's score. Don't need a field goal. Let's put some points on the board. The Lions can get got, man. They can get got for sure. Uh-oh. Get rid of the ball. Oh! Boy, he almost got his head blowed off. They're bringing the pressure. Who would be the new OC if Kellen leaves? I don't know. They would probably hire somebody. Like not somebody in the organization. They would probably get somebody on the outside. So good question. I don't think they're gonna go for that internal thing again like they did with Desai and the other dude. I forget what his name is. The defensive backs coach that they really wanted to be the defensive coordinator. Wouldn't have mattered anyways because they was waiting for Vic Fangio. Piling it on. Third down. Let's go. Yeah, ball keeps sailing on him. He's stressing. It's a big down right here. 3rd and 8. Come on. Come on, Green Bay. Can't choke like that, man. Did they get the timeout off? Yeah, they got it off. Jordan Love trying to not take this L is what he trying to do. All right, 3rd and 9. Let's go. What you got? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You just had this problem. You need 9. Nope. Fourth down, they punt. Has a bad 4th down series. They getting the opportunities that just can't take advantage of them. Throwing off his back foot again. All right, defense. Defense got to make a stop. Better wake up. Better wake up. I wouldn't say that. They want it, but they just got to figure out a way to take it. Lions ain't giving up shit. So we'll see. All right. I'm gonna get myself together. I'm gonna get up on out of here. I like the way the background looks. Appreciate the feedback. Everybody that jumped on today. I didn't even advertise this because at first I wasn't gonna do it. So I didn't even think I was gonna be on live today. So it is what it is, but we're gonna keep it moving. Appreciate you. Tell your people you love them while they're here, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.